Hi, and welcome to Anna's and Choi's Social Impact TV. And today I'm so happy to have Sarah Suter joining us from the Impact Hub. And I first became a member of the Impact Hub a few years back, but I'm so inspired by what the organization provides. And Sarah is like the best representation of the Impact Hub. She is the best networker ever. And she really understands each of the members' needs and is able to make good connections. So I really wanted to have her particularly represent the Impact Hub. And with that, I wanted to get started with how did the Impact Hub even get started, right? It's now global.
So Impact Hub as a network started just over 10 years ago. I believe our 10-year anniversary might have been really bad at time. So bear with me, might want to fact check. But over 10 years ago, started in London, really around bringing people together who had wanted to focus their business on making a difference in the world. So it's not just about the profit that you're turning with each quarter, the impact that your business can have on the people, your employees, the people who are your customers, the effect that it can have on the planet. So what resources are you consuming in order to make your product or, to make your business grow?
The triple bottom line.
Triple bottom line, exactly. Yep. So if there are people thinking about those types of issues as they're building companies, they don't need to do it in isolation. We wanted to create a space where everybody who is thinking about that could come together, create collaborative opportunities, build businesses together, support one another. And so while it started in London, it quickly grew to have multiple locations. So each Impact Hub is independently owned and operated, but we pay our dues up into the global organizing network.
I see.
Yeah, so there's 95 locations around the world right now, with more coming. We're really excited to support and be the champion for Impact Hub in Port-au-Prince, Haiti. A local Seattle Impact Hub member is the one who's spearheading
cool.
opening that up, which is really exciting. And actually today we have visitors from Impact Hub in Mexico City. We've had visitors from Impact Hub that's starting in Medellin, Colombia, which happens to be the most conservative city in Colombia, the only city that voted against the peace process, which is really interesting. So what role does an entrepreneurial community play in a city that's like that? It's a really interesting thing to think about. So those are some of the issues that there's one in Caracas, Venezuela, which, as we know, is going through a huge amount of turmoil. They may only have 10 to 20 members, but they are people that are, they are able to find community and band together. So it's really inspiring when you hear about, what's happening in Seattle is interesting. But what is happening, in places where entrepreneurs aren't even supported, and it's kind of a renegade idea, and there's so much government that has to be involved in it, and it's not encouraged. What is something like an Impact Hub? What kind of difference can they make there?
Wow. So 6 years ago, this is when our Seattle chapter started, or not chapter, but the hub. And is the business model always starting first with the co-housing space and then a member network? Or?
Yeah. So it's really based around community. That's kind of the product that we would all like to be selling. And in order to have a community, you need to have space for them to convene. But you can't just start a space. You can't just open a space and assume that they will come. You really do need to have connections and networks and relationships that you would bring here with you if you were to open your own space. So we started that process actually 7 years ago. We've been in a couple of interim spaces. But now we just had our 5-year anniversary last October 2017, in this building, which we would say is kind of like, I consider that our anniversary, just because that's the Impact Hub that most people know now, coming to this building in this space. So we start kind of like with renting space out through our events, our private offices, and our co-working memberships. Those are our 3 lines of business. And we're really excited to kind of amp up our programming arm and create some partnerships and some strategic relationships that will allow us to offer more to our members and to the greater community in terms of entrepreneurial efforts and engagements with underserved communities is one example. Really bringing folks together to solve challenging issues of the day through both business, technology, and maybe through a nonprofit lens. So having folks work together on that. And then also really making those connections between our members, because that's the most interesting thing that we can offer is your next business partner or someone for you to collaborate with on an idea. We want to make those connections so that you can, succeed and grow and make your idea into reality.
Absolutely. That's so exciting.
It's really inspiring when I say it to myself, but some days are really tough. I need things like this.
So what are some of those challenges and failures that have been there along the way?
Well, when we opened up 5 ish years ago in this space, we were one of the only co-working games in town.
Right.
And so that's been really interesting to watch the other co-working spaces sprout up around the city. Most notably, WeWork is opening up, I think they're on their 5th, 6th, 7th, and even 8th location coming in the next couple of years. So it's going crazy, which is awesome and so exciting for them as a company. Huge valuation, huge amount of dollars behind it. What is different between a huge company like that and Impact Hub is that we are locally owned and operated with a global network that we tap into. But we don't have all that venture capital that's supporting us on the back end. We're not able to buy our buildings. We're not able to do kind of all of the design. I always say, you know, at WeWork, something breaks and you can just buy another one, but we're probably going to use duct tape until we can afford to buy another one. And that's because, you know, our revenue model is based on, you know, rents.
Community supported completely by the members versus a corporate.
We do have a set of investors who are owners of our business, and that has really been really important for us to be able to have the capital to take on a lease. You know, the other thing that's changed a lot since we first started is that this neighborhood and rising prices and affordability in Seattle has been incredible. So what we're doing now probably isn't something that we could have even thought of or afforded to do if we were trying to start it from scratch just here in Seattle, just given the way that things have turned out. So we have an incredible building owner, and this is the advice we give to anybody that's starting a co-working space, which I do not recommend. It's a lot of work, but actually to think of your building owner as your your building owner needs to be your partner, because they can really make or break how you use the space. And so we're incredibly fortunate to have Bob Mason, owner of Mason's Family Furnishings, which started almost 100 years ago in this building, or in the building next door, but have, you know, they sold their business, moved it to the east side, all these things, and then had this beautiful piece of property that was sitting in Pioneer Square empty during a real downturn in the neighborhood. And we were able to come in, create a great deal, and start building something. And we've expanded 2 times within the building, within kind of there's more than 4 walls here. It's very confusing. It's like a maze in the space, but we started with 2 floors. We expanded to 2 floors on the building next door, and then we started expanding up to the 4th floor. So now we almost have the entire space. So that's been really incredible. So also a challenge.
Yes, absolutely.
Managing 50,000 square feet of space just means that you get your steps in every day when you're just walking around talking to people.
Totally. And just a little, so co-working space, in case you don't know that you're watching this, is simply where a whole bunch of entrepreneurs typically, right? But I guess you could have it for anything. They're tired of working at home alone. They want to actually be in community sometimes, so they can go to quiet spots or to more public spots, or they can have access to conference rooms. So it's a really great solution for the stay-at-home entrepreneur that wants to be in community.
Yeah, it's a great alternative to a coffee shop where you're not necessarily welcome for just filling up your refills for $1 here and there. You know, we're just going to brew the coffee for you all day long, and we don't judge you if you drink all of it. It's totally fine. People do. We brewed over 3 tons of coffee in our 5 years.
Oh my gosh.
And of course, we work with
and you're B Corporation.
We're a B Corporation. Woohoo! We work with Equal Exchange, which is a fair trade organic coffee company, which we're buying in bulk a couple times a month. And the amount of coffee that we've purchased and brewed over the years has been enough to support multiple farm families in different parts of the world, just kind of through that partnership. So it's really incredible. I always like to say that even something as little as, you know, not as little as, but, you know, something as simple as drinking a cup of coffee makes an impact kind of down the road. And one thing that I'm really looking forward to is figuring out how we can be really intentional about that with all of our vendors. Unfortunately, sometimes we still need to order things from Amazon because we need them immediately and it's wildly convenient. But you know, we also want to make sure that we're supporting local, the
like
local
Convoy
economy,
Coffee, right?
Like Convoy
so
Coffee.
They were able to actually support. You helped fundraise, like catalyze the fundraising for that.
Yeah.
And Mondays Bodega too.
Yeah. So such an incredible story. So Impact Hub is Impact Hub, but it's nothing without the companies and the people that make their businesses here. So there's an incredible concept around community fundraising, a company that is now turned into an organization. So they actually went from a for-profit model and then switched to a nonprofit.
I didn't know that. Okay.
And that's because the work that they were doing, they couldn't get funded themselves. But Community Source Capital was running loan campaigns for small businesses. So a small business maybe needs a $5,000 or $10,000 loan in order to level up and do the next phase of production or open up their new space. And that's not a great use of the bank's time to be making all those little tiny loans and collecting on them. So what Community Source Capital came up with was a fundraising platform that allows you as the small business owner to raise money from your community, like a Kickstarter, However, it's a zero interest loan. So they would do loan fundraising. So I, as a individual, contributed $50. So be easy for me to do. I will get paid back over 3 years to multiple companies in this building and in this neighborhood. So our coffee shop was funded through a community source capital campaign. They raised $20,000 through people within their community that wanted to see them succeed. So you're really betting on the entrepreneur in the business, but you're going to make your money back over 3 years at zero interest. So that's easy for a small business to, easier to wrap their minds around and to pay back. So Convoy Coffee used that mechanism. Manu's Bodega actually did a Kickstarter. They didn't do us, but he's been a member, so it feels like part of it. Flat Stick Pub in the basement of the building next door, as well as what was Pizzeria Gabbiano and is now a different pizza place, which is now closed. But anyway, that's the life cycle of a restaurant. Also, with every investment, you're not always going to make your return, and 9 times out of 10 things close. But another example is Intrigue Chocolate, which is just down here in the neighborhood. They make the most amazing flavors. They did a $40,000 community source capital loan raise. They opened up their first retail shop. They're on their way to opening up a coffee and retail shop in Capitol Hill. So you get to see these little moments and these milestones that these companies hit. And when you've been here at Impact Hub for 5 years, it's very easy to talk about, but it's actually really inspiring. And I kind of get goosebumps when I walk around the building and I'm like, this company started here at this table, and look, now they're in 4 offices upstairs. Like, that's growth. And I don't think that Impact Hub is necessarily responsible for it, but we have been the place where that has happened.
For it and a container for it. Absolutely.
So that's what keeps me here. Those connections, plus just it's so fun to watch magic happen. So I was just giving a tour to somebody who was walking through, and they were like, "Oh, can we stop for a second? I see my brother-in-law over here. I want to go say hi. I didn't even know that they worked from here." So the way that we have somehow, and we call them serendipitous connections, or we call them magic, but the types of things that have come from that have just been really, really incredible. And what we'll be focusing on is how to tell those stories about those kind of serendipitous connections and the things that have grown out of them. So that's what's going to keep us, keep us relevant and differentiate us, especially with, giant companies that are able to purchase buildings and design them super well and hire all the best people. But they don't have a social impact theme, because that's the other thing. And they don't have a social impact theme is what gets people to come to Impact Hub. The community events that we host, we are able to host the mayoral debates. We have great space that allows us to be really flexible in the things that we can host, and that brings more people in here. The more people that we get in here, the more that we can talk about what social impact means. It can mean that you're working in a nonprofit. It can mean that you're building a for-profit. It can be everything in between. But we want people to know that they can think of business as a tool for good, that they can make a difference in the world. And so we're working to connect people to those opportunities and have them take advantage of them, so that ultimately we're making a place, a business, a city that's better for everybody in it, no matter where you're coming from. So I want someone who moves to Seattle to work for Amazon to know about Impact Hub as a place that they can come plug in and get involved as a to mentor early stage entrepreneurs, or to lend their tech skills or things like that. So there's a little bit of something for everybody here. Is the website the best place to find out more? So absolutely, So we'll put that right below this video. So www.impacthubseattle.com. And I'll also add that we offer free tours every Thursday at 2 o'clock, as well as free trial days. So you're welcome to come and check out the space for free and work from Impact Hub and work in community for a day, just to get a vibe and a sense of it. It may not be for you right now and what you're doing right now, but in 6 months, things may change. You may have an idea and you may be ready to start working on it outside of your 9 to 5, and we're a great place to do that. Awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, great. My pleasure. Awesome. Thanks, Anna.